keys to power.
Your most precious, valued possessions and your greatest powers are invisible and intangible. No one can take them. You and you alone can give them. You will receive abundance for your giving. W. Clement Stone, 20th century author and businessman.
The keys to power are the most powerful ways to harness the force of love and receive the life you are meant to live. They are so simple and easy, any child can follow them. Each key will unlock the immense power within you.
The key of love.
To use love as the ultimate power in your life, you must love like you have never loved before. Fall in love with life. However much you have loved in your life, double that feeling. Multiply that feeling by 10 times. Multiply it by 100 times, 1,000 times, and 1,000,000 times. Because that is the level of love you are capable of feeling. There is no limit, no ceiling to the amount of love you can feel, and it is all inside you. You are made of love. It is the very substance and nature of you, life, and the universe. And you can love far more than you've ever loved before, and far more than you have imagined. When you fall in love with life, every limitation disappears. You break the limitations on money, health, happiness, and the limits of joy in your relationships. When you fall in love with life, you have no resistance, and whatever you love appears in your life almost instantaneously. Your presence will be felt when you walk into a room. Opportunities will pour into your life, and your slightest touch will dissolve negativity. You will feel better than you thought it was possible to feel. You will be filled with unlimited energy, excitement, and an unquenchable zest for life. You will feel as light as a feather, like you're floating on air, and everything you love will just seem to fall at your feet. Fall in love with life. Unleash the power within you, and you will become unlimited and invincible.
Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky. Hafez, 14th century Sufi poet.
So how do you fall in love with life? The same way you fall in love with another person. You adore everything about them. You fall in love with another person by seeing only love, hearing only love, speaking only love, and by feeling love with all your heart. And that is exactly how you use the ultimate power of love to fall in love with life. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are in your day, look for the things you love. You can look for technology and inventions you love. Look for buildings you love, cars and roads you love, cafes and restaurants you love, stores you love. Walk down a street or through a store with the intention of finding as many things as you can that you love. Look for things you love about other people. Look for everything you love in nature. Birds, trees, flowers, perfumes, and the colours of nature. See what you love, hear what you love, speak about what you love.
Knowing that you have working with you a force which never yet has failed in anything it has undertaken, you can go ahead in the confident knowledge that it will not fail in your case either. Robert Collier, 20th century New Thought author.
Think about what you love. Talk about what you love. Do what you love to do. Because when you're doing all of these things, you are feeling love. Talk about the things you love about your home, your family, your spouse and children. Talk about the things you love about your friends. Tell them what you love about them. Talk about the things you touch, smell and taste that you love. Tell the law of attraction what you love every day by singling out the things you love and feeling them. Just think about how much love you can give in one day by feeling the things you love. When you walk down the street, look for the things you love in other people. When you look in stores, look for the things you love. Say, I love that outfit. I love those shoes. I love the color of that person's eyes. I love that person's hair. I love that person's smile. I love those cosmetics. I love that smell. I love this store. I love that table, lamp, couch, rug, sound equipment, coat, gloves, tie, hat, and jewelry. I love the smell of summer. I love the trees in fall. I love the flowers in spring. I love that color. I love this street. I love this city. Look for the things you love in situations, events and circumstances and feel those things. I love getting phone calls like that. I love getting emails like that. I love hearing good news like that. I love this song. I love seeing people happy. I love laughing with other people. I love driving to work, listening to music. I love being able to relax on the train or the bus. I love the festivals in my city. I love celebrations. I love life. Look for the things you love on every subject that lights up your heart and feel the deepest love you can. If you're not feeling good and you want to change the way you feel, or if you want to lift good feelings higher, then take a minute or two and go through a mental list of everything you love and adore. You can do it while getting dressed in the morning, walking, driving, or traveling anywhere. It's such a simple thing to do, but the effect in your life will be amazing. Make a written list of everything you love, which I urge you to do every month in the beginning and then at least every 3 months. Include the places you love, the cities, the countries, the people you love, colors you love, styles you love, qualities in people you love, companies you love, services you love, sports you love, athletes you love, music you love, animals you love, flowers, plants and trees you love. List all the material things you love, from all the different types of clothes you love, homes, furniture, books, magazines, newspapers, cars, appliances, to all the different foods you love. Think about the things you love to do and list them all, such as dancing, playing a sport, going to galleries, concerts, parties, shopping. List the movies you love, vacations and restaurants you love.
When one has once fully entered the realm of love, the world, no matter how imperfect, becomes rich and beautiful. It consists solely of opportunities for love. Søren Elbu Kierkegaard, 19th century philosopher.
Your job is to love as much as possible every day. If you can just love and adore everything you possibly can today, look for and feel the things you love, and turn away from the things you don't love, your tomorrows will overflow with the untold happiness of everything you want and love.
Love is the master key that opens the gates of happiness. Oliver Wendell Holmes, 19th century Dean of Harvard Medical School.
Love is being alert.
You have to be alert to feel the love of everything around you. You have to be aware of everything that's around you to love, otherwise you will miss things. You have to be alert to see the things that you love. You have to be alert to hear the sounds that you love. You have to be alert to catch the beautiful smells of flowers as you walk past them. You have to be alert to really taste the food you're eating and feel the fullness of the flavors. If you're walking down the street listening to the thoughts in your head, you miss it all. And that's what happens to people a lot of the time. They hypnotize themselves by listening to the thoughts in their head. And so they're in a kind of trance and they're not aware of anything around them. Have you ever been walking down the street and suddenly a good friend yelled out your name and you were startled because you hadn't seen him? Or maybe you saw a friend and you had to call out her name a couple of times and suddenly she jumped with a start when she saw you. Your calling her name woke her up because she was not aware of being on the street, but was lost in a trance listening to the thoughts in her head. Have you ever been in a car traveling and suddenly you looked around and realized you were close to your destination, but you didn't remember traveling a big part of the distance? You had hypnotized yourself by listening to your thoughts and you were lost in a trance. The good news is that the more you give love, the more alert and aware you will become. Love brings complete alertness. As you make a conscientious effort to notice as many things around you that you love as you can each day, you will become more aware and alert.
How to keep your mind focused on love.
Clarity of mind means clarity of passion, too. This is why a great and clear mind loves ardently and sees distinctly what it loves. Blaise Pascal, 17th century French mathematician and philosopher.
One way to stay alert is to trick your mind by asking questions such as, what can I see that I love? How many things can I see that I love? What else is there that I love? What can I see that thrills me? What can I see that excites me? What can I see that I'm passionate about? Are there more things I can see that I love? What can I hear that I love? When you ask your mind questions, your mind can't help itself, and it gets busy right away to give you the answers. It stops all other thoughts immediately so as to come up with the answers to your questions. The secret is to keep asking your mind questions regularly. The more questions you can ask, the more you will be in control of your mind. Your mind will be working with you and doing what you want it to do instead of working against you. Sometimes your mind can take off like a freight train down a mountain without a driver if you don't stay in control of it. You are the driver of your mind, so take charge and keep it busy with your instructions by telling it where you want it to go. Your mind only takes off on its own if you're not telling it what to do.
The mind acts like an enemy for those who don't control it. Bhagavad Gita, 5th century BC, Hindu text.
Your mind is a powerful and magnificent tool you can use, but you must be in control of it. Rather than letting it distract you with out-of-control thoughts, you want your mind to help you give love. It doesn't take long to train your mind to focus on love. And once you have, just watch what happens to your life.